When mid-career professionals consider a career change, they want to make sure that they are choosing the right career because they don't want to end up unhappy or dissatisfied all over again by making the wrong choice. And this can actually keep them feeling stuck. Hence, I brought this video, which is a 4-step process that will help you to consider your career choices and overcome the analysis paralysis that you may have been experiencing. Hi, I'm Divya Thampi. I'm a mid-career and an emotional wellness coach. I'm on a mission to help mid-career professionals activate their core by discovering their dream career and making the switch. In case you like this video, please make sure that you click on the like button, and also you may want to consider subscribing to this channel and clicking on the bell button so that you get notified every time I come with a new video. So let's jump right into this. Okay, step number 1, focus on your why. The first question that you want to ask yourself is, what are your reasons for wanting to make a career change? What are your reasons for wanting to choose a new career? The reasons can really vary from person to person. For example, for someone, it may be that they want to do something which is more meaningful, or they want to do something where they can have more impact, or they want their career to bring them more compensation and get them a higher income, or maybe they want to really enjoy the work that they do on a day-to-day basis. Or it could be a combination of all of these or some of these. The idea is that think about the real objectives behind wanting to make this career change, and when you get clarity about that, it becomes so much easier for you to choose an option, because you will then choose an option that meets your core objectives when it comes to career change. By the way, in the Dream Switch Formula course that I have created, I have a section which takes you through a process of generating exciting career options for you. And then it takes you through a career scorecard where you will be given certain criteria based on which you give a score to every career option that you have, and then you make a choice in terms of shortlisting your career options. If you are interested in knowing more about this program, make sure that you register for the webinar that I do by clicking on the link which is given below in the description. The second step is to carry out experiments. One big mistake a lot of people make when it comes to changing their careers is to choose on the basis of logic or on the basis of passion. So, I've been thinking of this particular career option. It sounds really good. I feel very excited about it. And then they jump in and make that change. This is a very dangerous way of choosing a career. It's very risky, as you can see. The only way to really know if a career really suits you or if you would like it as you start working in it is to experience it in some way. Obviously, it is not possible for you to work in a career for 2-3 years and then take the decision whether you want to switch over to it. But what I'm talking about is finding a small way in which you could actually experience that career. For example, if you want to become a life coach, you may want to have a conversation with people who are already life coaches to get some understanding of what are the kind of tasks that they have to do on a day-to-day basis. What are some of the challenges and what are some of the advantages of being a life coach? Other than this, you could also offer your services for free to try out what it feels like to be doing that particular job. So in case of this life coach example that I just spoke about, what you could do is, after having that conversation, you could enroll for a course that helps you to understand life coaching and acquire some skills of life coaching, and then offer your services free of charge to people who are already connected to you. This will give you an opportunity to experiment and try out those skills and see if that's what you really like to do. This is one of the experiments that you can carry out, but there are different kinds of experiments which are possible. And carrying out experiments will allow you to see what may be some assumptions that you may be making about that career. And getting that clarity will go a long way in helping you make an informed choice. Step number 3. Remember that you are not married to any one career choice. Now, even after following step number 1 and step number 2, you feel confused about which career option to choose, remind yourself that you are not married to any one career choice. What that means is, choosing any one career option doesn't mean that you will never get to do the other one. However, at this point, decide on which one you would like to focus on first. Okay, so all you're doing is deferring the second option, so that you can focus on one option at a time, and once you are doing reasonably well in one career, then you can consider taking up the next as well, probably as a side hustle, and maybe you may realize at a later point of time that you want to pursue that as a hobby or an interest. By the way, pursuing more than one career is actually a fantastic idea. Let me give you the example of Kabir Sehgal. So Kabir Sehgal is a corporate strategist at a Fortune 500 company. He's the author of several books. He is a US Navy Reserve officer and a music record producer. All of this did not happen at the same time, but he always wanted to produce music, for instance. But he realized that he would not have enough money to produce music if that was the only thing that he was going to do. And hence, his music production is supported by the money that he generates through the corporate role that he plays. But by his own admission, having multiple careers has helped him grow in a very big way, and each of the careers help him to become successful in the other. So that's always a choice. Step number 4, choose the right way. Now, if you have answered the questions in the first step of why you want to move into a different career, and if more than one career option meet those needs, then remember this. How well you're going to be doing in a career or how fulfilled you feel in a career does not depend on you making the right choice. It depends on you choosing well. Most of us make the mistake of thinking that there's always a right answer, and this thinking probably comes from our schooling. As a result of which, we're constantly looking for the right answer, and it also makes us worry that if we did not get the right answer, then everything else is wrong. Every other answer is wrong. But this is a problematic thinking. At this stage, you have shortlisted career options based on what really fits with you, because you've also carried out some career experiments. So you really can't go wrong, because there is no single right career alternative. No matter what you choose, you could be happy, you could get what you want, you may not be happy, and you may not get what you want. And this does not depend on the kind of future circumstances that come up. It does not depend on what could possibly happen in the future. It depends on the choices that you make on a day-to-day basis and how committed you stay to the choice that you have already made. Once you commit to the choice that you make, you will do the best that you can to make it work. You will respond in the best possible way to the situations that crop up. And that really makes a difference. See, here's the thing. No single career alternative is going to be a bed of roses. Whether you choose option 1, option 2 or option 3, there are going to be some good things and there are going to be not so great things about that career option. There are going to be some easy things along the way and there are going to be accomplishments along the way. There are going to be challenges and there can be disappointments along the way. But if you have completed step 1, step 2 and step 3, you can't really go wrong with your career choice. However, if you keep second guessing your choice, all the good that you have done can come undone no matter what you choose. So with that in mind, make a choice and commit to it because you owe it to yourself. By the way, remember to register for the program on discovering your dream career and making the switch, the link to which is given below in the description. So let me quickly recap the 4 steps that you can take to overcome the analysis paralysis that you may be experiencing when choosing a career option. Step number 1, focus on the reasons why you want to make the career change. Step number 2, carry out experiments to out your assumptions. Step number 3, remember that you are not married to any one career option and that you could simultaneously pursue more than one career. Step number 4 is choose the right way. I really hope that this has helped you. I do want to thank you for watching this entire video and I'll see you again in the next one. This is Divya Thampi signing off.